So get this, while animal rights activists and organizations are celebrating the passage of the Big Cat Public Safety Act, a new law that, among other changes, makes it illegal to privately own big cats such as lions, tigers, and leopards, it turns out that there might not even be private American big cat owners in existence. Now, by private, I mean unlicensed. For instance, before being sentenced to prison, Joe Exotic Zoo, like all zoos, was licensed. I know a lot of people have been thinking that the new law would somehow make all of these not-so-great zoos go away, but nope. Anyone who said that was either ignorant or lying. Private pet owners would be people like you, a regular person who owns animals without the yearly inspections required of licensed exhibitors. Someone like Antoine Yates, a Harlem resident who was made famous when he raised a tiger in his apartment back in 2003. Representative Mike Quigley, one of the bill's sponsors, used him as an example of what the new law would prevent, even though in that case, the tiger was already illegally owned. Some animal activists would fearmonger the public into thinking that random people are just out there buying tigers and other big cats like kids are getting hamsters. However, do people like Yates even exist anymore? So there's this Facebook group called Amending the Big Cat Public Safety Act, which is run by someone who is currently trying to find even one private big cat owner to serve as a plaintiff in a proposed legal battle to reverse the new law. And guess what? At the time of this recording, they've yet to find a single United States-based owner like this. Of course, there could possibly be illegal owners sneaking around. For instance, police found a 20-pound tiger cub while responding to a possible shooting at a home in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It was illegal to own big cats in this state before the new Safety Act. So, it won't prevent people like this from smuggling these cubs, which are most likely getting into the country from Mexico. As far as legal tiger owners who are unlicensed, if there are any out there, they are rare enough that no one in the exotic animal community knows who they are. So, this just goes to show how ridiculous all of the claims of a pet tiger epidemic were. Once again, you can still get a tiger in many states with a USDA license. To get such a license, you submit to surprise annual inspections, and they enforce some minimal standards outlined in the Animal Welfare Act. It's relatively simple to meet these standards, although it's common for some places to get cited for various violations, but they don't result in the termination of your license unless you are a severe repeat offender, as far as I know. You certainly don't need to have any special education or fancy credentials to get this license. I don't see why private big cat owners, which are scarce or non-existent now, couldn't have been held to these standards instead of an all-out ban. It would be perfectly reasonable to have a law stating that all owners need to register dangerous large cats, and even at least one inspection to make sure their enclosures are adequate to keep the public safe. Had they done that, they wouldn't even have to do a lot of work, because these owners are exceedingly rare. So once again, we have a needless law passed that might have unfortunate consequences for entities that have done nothing wrong. It's why legislators need to actually read the bills they sign.